guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you for joining me today. For today's video, we're going to be doing a massive product reviews on the products that I've used up. These are products that I've been using over the last 8-9 months, so I'm really excited to show you guys all of the goodies. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna get started with makeup. I have here in front of me setting sprays. So to start off, we have two empty all-nighters. This is a setting spray that's meant to keep your makeup on longer. I love it. I keep rebuying. I keep repurchasing it. The only thing I don't like about this one is the mister. It's not as fine as I would like it to be. So sometimes, especially when you're getting down towards the bottom, it starts to get like, you know, it'll drop big drops in your face, and I hate that. So that's the only thing. I feel like I would love for them to improve that. I feel like the drugstore version of that is this one from Milani. It's called Make It Last. It's affordable. It does a great job also at keeping your makeup on, like that one from Urban Decay. And I've also been, you know, I've heard really good things about it from other people, so it's definitely a popular one. Then I have something else from Urban Decay, and this was just an impulse buy, and I finished it just because I bought it, but it's Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. And I am pretty sure that there's nothing in here that will help me produce more collagen. I am completely convinced, I'm sure. But it was pleasant. It was pleasant to, because it has a really nice scent, of course. I don't know, I just wanted to try it. I think this may not even be on the market anymore. I'm not sure, I think it may not be. One product from Tatcha that I did not like is their Luminous Dew Skin Mist. I found this to be really not like a setting spray. It just feels so oily and sticky after you spray it. And it's not meant to use before the makeup, which is interesting. They, you know, it's a setting spray, so it's to keep the makeup in place, obviously, right? But what this does is it puts so much kind of oil in it that it kind of, I felt, would make the makeup move instead of putting it in place. So, and the mister on this is not even that great either. The packaging, this is where the money is, you guys. This bottle feels so nice, luxurious, heavy. So that's where the investment is, for sure. A good one from the drugstore is from Catrice, the Prime and Fine. This one is the Multitalent fixing spray. So this one is like for normal skin. They have one that's hydrating, which I have upstairs, and I love these. I love these. I like the mister better than on the other ones. It still could be thicker. I mean, it still could be finer mist, but it's good enough because the product inside, I just love it. And you can get that at Ulta. I have this one from Caudalie that, again, this was just an impulse buy, and I got this. That's why I bought it in the small size, because I didn't want to make a big investment in something that maybe I wasn't going to like. And it turns out I didn't. You know, I had heard so much, you know, talk about this product, so I'm like, I have to know what it is. Like, what's the big deal? And you know, all their products are derived from like grape seeds or something like that. So I know that the ingredients are good, but this one has a scent. It smells like you're putting a candle in your face. It's too strong. If it's strong for me, I mean, you know, I don't have to tell you, it's strong. Another one that was really popular years ago was the Badescu line. I don't even think of these as like facial, but I mean, they're meant for that. They're meant to hydrate the skin. You can use them before makeup application. I bought 3 bottles since I got the set, and I wasn't finishing them up. So what I start doing is, with sprays like that, I start using them on my feet. Now, hear me out. I have this thing where I have to moisturize, not just my face. I go through this whole routine on my body with moisturizer and oil. But on my feet are extra dry. So by the time, you know, I finish putting on my pajamas, I finish my skincare, my feet are completely dry. So going in with a moisturizer, it's kind of just, it's not doing anything. So what I do is I take one of these that I don't care for to use in my face anymore, but I know are hydrating. So I spray it on my feet. I give it like a minute, make sure they're nice and damp. Not wet, but nice and damp, and then I go in with my moisturizer. And guys, that is such a great trick to make your feet, especially in the summer, our feet get so like gross and rough. Like, that's a neat little trick that you can use. And so when I don't have any, like I don't want to spend my expensive setting spray, so I'll get some from like these. I'll get these from like TJ Maxx or something that, you know, they're Rosewater, this one coconut Rosewater. So that's just, that's what I do, and so that's why those are finished. I have the last one is this one from Makeup Forever, Mist and Fix. I really liked it. It's a baby bottle. I would buy the whole thing again, but I have still so many that I have to go through. But it's a really good one. It's really nice. I liked it. Okay, so now let's move on to real makeup. Okay, starting with primers. I have two from NYX that I finished. This one is the Pore Filler, and then this one is the Shine Killer. I only use this one in the summertime because I do tend to sweat a lot in my face. And not just in the summertime, but because of menopause, I sweat a lot in my face. So I would use this one like in the T-zone only, as well. Oops. As well as the Pore Filler I only use in these areas here where I have the enlarged pores. But these are really good. I did enjoy using them, and they really do blur out the skin. Another good one that's really blurring is this one from Cover FX, but this one of course is, you know, more high end, so this one's gonna have a higher price tag, but I did love it. You guys know it's very hard to finish makeup. Like skincare, that's something different, but finishing a makeup product, I think, you know, you have to love it. So let's see, let's keep looking and see which ones I truly love. But so far, those I love. This one, hands down, amazing product from Revlon. This one, I think though, has been discontinued. It's the Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. They have, I think, another one that's a different color, but the good one is the one that's like this color, the salmon one. And it looks like there's some in there now that I'm looking at it, but I couldn't get any out. See, when you have a pump, whoa, now I got a little bit out. But I hope they haven't discontinued it. But if you're able to find it, I would snatch it because it is a great product. I hardly ever buy anything from Revlon, so I was really surprised to find something that I love that much. Okay, moving on to Benefit Porefessional. I think everyone in the world has heard about this product. It's amazing. This is a baby one, but I have a full size that I'm working on. It is like for serious pore filling. That's why it became so popular, because it does the job. And out of all of those, I would think that would be my number one. I have some concealers that I finished. This one is from First Aid Beauty, the Bendy Avocado Concealer. This is like light to medium coverage. It is hydrating, so it is perfect for mature skin. But if you're someone that likes a lot of coverage, this probably wouldn't be a good option for you. And then I have a NARS, the Creamy Concealer that was so popular. Radiant Creamy Concealer. This thing blew up like 2 years ago, and this was the only thing. This one and the Tarte Shape Tape was the only thing people used. But this one is a lighter version than the Tarte. Is not as heavy, it's not as thick. So I find that this one is just the right coverage for mature skin. It's not too much, but it also provides some coverage. I love it, I love it. I finished 2 lip liners. One is from Wet n Wild, and this one is just called Bare to Connect. So finish that one, and then I have this from Joah, and this one is just nude. And I love this so much, I can't even swatch it for you because there's nothing left. Yeah, no swatching. I already replaced it because I love it. And Joah, they do carry some really nice products. Next, I have a lipstick from Smashbox that I finished, and Unfortunately, I can't, it's so old that the name, like, it just disappeared, so I can't repurchase it. And I have tried everything, guys. I even went to Sephora, brought it with me, and showed them to try to find, because there's a tiny little bit left in there, to try to find the one that matched so I can repurchase it, and it didn't work. But it's like this beautiful, it actually matches this shirt perfectly. My shirt that I'm wearing right now. Look at that. Which makes me even more sad now that I can't find it. Okay, breathe, Nancy. All right, let's move to brow products. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is the small one. I find that this is the only gel product that actually holds my brows. Unfortunately, I don't like paying that much. I used to, but I bought, I think, a couple of the larger ones, but I don't want to do that anymore. So I've been trying others from the drugstore. This one from e.l.f. wasn't too bad, but it's like it has mascara primer on one side and clear brow gel on the other. I don't have a problem with my lashes, so I only use the side for the brows, and I finished it because I did find myself grabbing it all the time, because this one does have more hold than other drugstore ones that I have tried, so if that made sense. So this one's a good one. I haven't seen it in stores lately, so I don't know if it's gone, but this one is a tinted brow gel from NYX, and I really liked it. Mostly I think because the color was such a good match for me. But I find that these sometimes can be tricky because they can, if you get out of the line, like it can go on the skin and then it gets kind of messy. So I tend to stay away from products like this now, but this one I remember enjoying it. It's a small spoolie, but I do prefer the ones that are even smaller than with other products that I have. I finished the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is a tiny one, but this little one will carry you a long way because you need so little. And this, out of all of the products that I've tried, this is the best one. But again, it's Urban Decay. But I have found one from e.l.f. It looks like a salmony color, and it's very plain and simple. It's like a long little tube. That one works well also. So if you're looking, you know, there you go, you have some options. I finished these two brow products, this one from Anastasia, of course, and then the alternative affordable one that I have found is this one from L'Oreal, and I love this one, so I probably will not go back to buying these because this is like less than half the price. I finished this foundation from Makeup Forever, the Ultra HD. This one also was so popular a couple of years ago, and it was easy to finish this one because it was the only thing I wanted to wear. It's like medium coverage, which is what I like. I like light to medium, and it's beautiful for my skin because I find that when I put foundations that are really dewy, it's not flattering on my skin. It accentuates the pores, it accentuates the deep lines. And this one is like, it offers like it's not dewy, but it's not matte. It's just like the perfect in between, and that's why I loved it so much. I finished these 4 mascaras. I won't go into them. It's just one from Benefit, one from Marc Jacobs, the other one Clinique, and the other one from Smashbox. This is when I used to use high-end mascaras, or if I got them through a box or something, a subscription box. But all my mascaras nowadays are only Essence from the drugstore, mostly Essence, but definitely from the drugstore. I do not believe you have to spend a lot of money to be able to get a good quality mascara. So the last category, hair products. Starting with Olaplex, the number 4 and 5 Bond Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. I found this to not work for my type of hair. I think this is meant for people who don't have hair that's this dry and damaged, because I used to bleach my hair when my hair was red, and I've caused a lot of damage, especially the ends, and this just didn't do it for me. I have this Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat. This is a heat protector. I have been using this for the last 6 years. This is another item that I can't stop buying. It has this beautiful scent, and it leaves your hair like shiny and glossy, and it just makes it like soft and silky. I just love it because it not only protects from the flat iron and the blower, but it also gives it that nice shine. Another product that I can't stop buying, and I've raved about it on my channel before, it's Moroccanoil Oil Treatment. It's a little pricey. I wish I could stop buying it, but this stuff feels so good. You can use it on dry hair, damp hair. I love using it for my ends and for this area here, the front, which is where my hair is like the kinkiest. And it's an oil treatment, and the smell, just like anything else in this line, amazing. It reminds me a lot of the Bum Bum Cream. Like you get that, like, I don't know, tropical vibe thing. All right, if you have gray hair like me, this L'Oreal Root Cover-Up is pretty good. When I had red hair, I had such a hard time finding one because it would all just be like blonde, brunette, black hair. I guess because, you know, when you're old, they don't expect you to have red hair. So when they were the only ones that I was able to find something for red hair, or maybe I didn't look long enough, I don't know, but I was so happy when I got it, and this works really, really well. It's quick, it's easy. And then the last thing is this product from Jazz, Emergent Scalp Leave-In Treatment. I bought this. It's like a dropper serum that you put in your scalp, and this is for hair that's falling out or breaking. Because of my bleaching for so many years, my hair was a mess. Every time I washed it, it was like balls of hair every single time I washed it, which is why I had to stop and had to go back to like dark, because the bleaching was destroying. It was leaving me with like no hair. Now I'm back to like a full head of hair, like too much hair. But this stuff I think works. It feels really like minty and tingly on the scalp, and you know, it's meant to like encourage blood flow. And my keratin is from this line, so they have a really extensive website if you want to check them out. They have a bunch of other products as well. So my friends, I think that is it. My mouth is so dry from talking for so long. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your week, your day, your night, and I hope to see you very soon on the next video. Take care. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That would really help me out. Thank you.